Hey, Shalom Makim out there. Before I start, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakudash, and double honors to the apostles of the Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and mercy to the elect throughout the four winds of the planet Earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. And so today, man, I want to get into endurance. Because the scriptures tell us to endure hardness as a good soldier. I got it up on the screen, but it says to endure hardness, man. As a good soldier. And what does a soldier go through? A soldier goes through trials, man. He goes through hardships. A soldier is built up to endure the hard things that are brought upon him. And the walk in this truth is definitely not going to be a light thing. There's going to be temptations because the scriptures tell us that when thou comest to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Going to be fighting spiritual battles, constantly fighting your flesh. And this truth is nothing but a constant war. But you have to remember to endure, man. And that goes for myself too. Because there's times, hey man, where I'll slip up. But that's why the scriptures tell us to constantly examine thyself. So self-examination is it's part of being a soldier. But I'm gonna get into it. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, "Thou therefore, my son, be strong, and the grace that is in Hamashiach Yahushai." And I want to get into this word strong, because words, man, they can bring forth more edification than just taking it at face value.
Strong's G 1743, Endunamao.
Okay. It says to be strong and do with strength, strengthen. To receive strength, be strengthened, increase with strength. Be bold, headstrong. Hey man, so it says to be bold, man. It doesn't say in Proverbs 28 and 1 that to be as bold as a lion. As a matter of fact, let's look up that word bold. It says of a person, action, or idea showing an ability to take risks, confident and courageous, man. You got to be of a good courage with the Ba'ashim Yahushai, man. You can't fear when he's dealing with you. You can't fall, man, when the Lord's gotten you this far. Because if you're in the times when like the time of Jacob's trouble and you're fighting and hey, you're about to give up, man. Hey, hell no, nah, man. You gotta, hey man, this thing is about digging deep. The scriptures tell us to be strong and be of a good courage. There's two different ones. I'm gonna get Joshua 1 and 9 first. It says, "Have I not commanded thee?" So look, man, this is a commandment. It says, "Have I not commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, For Yahweh thy power is with thee whithersoever thou goest. So, so when things are hitting the fan and these people are bugging out, the elect are gonna have, or they're gonna be strong and have that good courage, man, because they're gonna have faith and strongly believe that the Lord is gonna be with them whithersoever they goest. This is Deuteronomy 31:6. It says, "Be strong and of good courage, fear not, nor be afraid of them." Because the scriptures tell us that our enemy is going to come in like a flood. But we got to have faith that the Lord is going to lift up that standard against them. He's going to be there with us. It says, "For Yahweh thy power, Salaki. For Yahweh thy power, he it is that doeth go with thee. He will not fail thee nor forsake thee." And hey, man, that takes me right to Sirach 2:10. The Lord is not going to forsake them. Slack, this thing's tripping. 16:11. I don't know why I stopped pulling up the Apocrypha. There we go. So Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 10, it says, "Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?" Like, see, did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Because it says, I believe it's Isaiah 33, or I want to say it's Isaiah 33:6, that it says the fear of the Lord is his treasure. So, amen, he treasures that when you fear him. It says, "Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?" Because it says, because the scriptures say in 1 Peter 3:12, I believe it's this one. Yeah, it says, "For the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil." Look, see, man, so his ears are open to the righteous that call upon him, man. But I'm not trying to go too off topic, I just want to get a few precepts, but we're going to go back into that 1 Timothy 2. Continuing on in verse 2. It says, "And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach," man. So, amen. So we have to the best of our ability, be like Yahweh Shai was, and he plainly said that that he was about his father's business, and he also said something along the lines like, "My meat is to do the will of him that sent me," for lack of better words. It says, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a good soldier." And if a man also strive for masteries, yet he is not crowned, except he strive lawfully. Because people strive for the masteries of this world, man. That's why they won't be crowned. But the elect are going to strive lawfully, and therefore, man, they're going to receive that crown of immortality, man. But first, man, you gotta endure, because it says in Matthew 24:13, it says It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. You know, and real quick, let's just grab the definition for that word endure.
Strong's G 5278. Hupamano. Hupamano.
Come on. It says to remain, to tarry behind, to remain, abide, not recede or flee, to preserve under misfortunes and trials, to hold fast to one's faith in Hamashiach, to endure, bear bravely and calmly. You know, just like the scriptures say, it's been a while since I quoted it, man. I don't want to butcher it, but it says to make not haste in the times of trouble. You know, so bear bravely and calmly. Ill treatments, man, but it says to preserve under misfortunes and trials, man, because the elect are gonna face trials unto the very end. And Lord is trying his elect as gold is tried in the fire, man. You know, we just hope to be a part of that, part of that fold. You know, but I'm gonna jump down to verse 43. Actually, I'll start at verse 42. It says, "Be ready for his coming." It says, "Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched, and would not have suffered his house to be broken up." Look, see, man, so if you ain't on top of the work of Yahweh Shema Shai, when that time comes, man, hey, your house is going to be broken up, it says. You know, because, hey, you're not going to be prepared, because you have not been watching. It says, "Therefore, be ye also ready." Hey, look, see? "Be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh." You know, it says, "Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing." And doing what, man? Doing the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Studying, praying, you know, preparing, putting on that armor of light, you know, being a watchman, you know, preparing yourself, you know. I'm gonna get 1 Corinthians 15 and 58, and I'm gonna close that out with that, man. It says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord." Like, see, man, so, hey, man, this thing's about endurance, consistency, you know. And consistency, man, hey, people sleep on consistency. You know, there's a reason that people have mad talents in certain things that they do, you know. Like especially Jake, man. You see Jake shoot a basketball every single day, man. He's gonna make some incredible shots and be like, damn, how does he even do that? Well, hey, man, it's out of consistency. You know, there are you know, I mean, personally, how I like, there's times when I watch the apostles and the way that they break down the word, and they know the history of certain words, and, you know, pretty much the way that they bring out so much information, you know. And, hey, man, that's incredible to me, man. But hey, man, they've been enduring for a long time, and being consistent in the work. So, hey, man, I can only hope to do the same. Lord willing that, hey, I can continue to endure, man. And you know, and if you are in this truth, you should be thinking the same thing, man. To want to strive and endure as a good soldier, man. It says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable. Unmovable, because, hey, man, there's going to be a lot of incredulity out here, as it says in 2nd Ezra 15, and I think that's like verse 4 or 5. Uh, um, it says, to let not the incredulity of them trouble thee, which incredulity means means unbelief. So don't let their unbelief move you, man. Be unmovable, because the scriptures talk about that they know not. I believe it's quoted, ye know not what ye worship, but we know who we worship, for a lack of better words. It says always abounding, always. And if you're always doing something, then you're consistently doing it, and you're enduring anything that comes your way, and that goes into being unmovable. Always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain. And it says and it also says in Romans 13 and 11, we can just grab it real quick. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Right, man? So, hey, the time is nigh. This place Babylon the Great is ripe for destruction. And so with that, man, I want to say shalom.